spoiler.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to the qualifier results, the qualifier seeding results, and also the Mappool showcase, which we'll be having just after we show the seeding. Now, I wanna make it clear that because of the way we changed the rules a little bit before the tournament started, everyone will be qualifying. Okay, no one needs to worry about not qualifying here. This is just for bracket reasons that we're doing seeding, to make it so that, you know, the higher seed, for example, seed 9 will go up against seed 24, basically, in the first round. The first top 8 seeds get to skip the first round of 24. They get to get an instant pass to round of 16, and the bottom 16 seeds, aka seed 9 to 24, will be playing in the round of 24. Now, keep in mind, we only have 23 seeds to show here right now, because Mazzuli has not played his lobby yet. He'll be playing that tomorrow, so we'll be adding him and his scores onto the website tomorrow, so the seeds will be 100% perfect there tomorrow. But for now, this is what we have, so keep in mind, your seed is not necessarily 100% correct. It's going to be like +1, -1, somewhat like that. Anyway, I'm Ash Ketchum, your host. I'm here joined by Asion.
Yes, I'm also here. Hello.
Asion is here. He's been helping us Mappool and was obviously the head of the team last year, or last Nordic Catch Cup. But this is the Nordic 4-digit Catch Cup, different tournament.
I have so much experience.
He has all the experience in the world. In fact, he is 45 years old. So anyway, let's get right into the seeding, shall we? Starting off with, as you can see, Luster Duster got a 23rd seed out of 23 so far.
Last year's winners, bit of an underperformance. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, last year's placing says #1. That's gonna say that for everyone, so don't worry too much about that. However, yeah, Luster Duster, you are currently 23rd seed. Could go down to 24th, or could stay at 23rd. You never know how things are gonna happen after Mazzuli does his lobby and gets his stats in. All right, we can go on to the next seed now. 22nd seed is going to be Lof from Norway. Yeah, honestly, I think they were like ranked 6,000 or something, and I think this is probably their first catch tournament. So, really cool to see them play and actually play qualifiers. They're going to be in seed 22. In seed 21, we have the first Icelandic player showing up.
Let's go, Iceland mentioned.
Iceland mentioned, not a last seed for Iceland. We take those. Applatopper, the lowest ranked player in the tournament, I think ranked 9,200 or something. So almost not even 4-digit, but he was able to farm 2 4-digit to play in this tournament. Seed 21 for now. At seed 20, we have Nelly. First of all, I want to thank Nelly for joining this tournament, because if it weren't for Nelly and the Icelandic guy before Applatopper, we wouldn't have 24 people to do around 24. So thank you very much for that, Nelly. Appreciate that. You're currently in seed 20. In seed 19, we have Cookie Cat, another Swedish player here. Thank you very much, Cookie, for playing, showing up for qualifiers. It's going to be interesting to have you play here. Thank you very much. Seed 19. At seed 18, we have another Icelandic player, Tracy Sketchit. Now, they just recently started grinding seriously in Osu, and they've been on the rise, you could say, in ranks. So it's very very nice to see them here at seed 18.
It's promising.
It's promising, isn't it?
As well.
Yes. And at seed 17, we have the third Icelandic player there, right next to the other one.
Yeah.
That's gonna be Birkir. So, all Icelandic players have been showing up so far. Love to see that representation for my own country.
It's amazing that you got every Icelandic person to play in this tournament.
Yeah, every Icelandic person that exists, in fact.
Yeah. Pretty cool,
yeah.
Collectible.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, that's seed 17. So in seed 16, we have Goldilocks, the only Lithuanian that we have playing in this tournament. Awesome to see such country representation that you wouldn't usually see. No, Kev. So everyone's qualifying. Everyone's qualifying. But we're just doing for seeding purposes here. Now at seed 15 we have Tukas, the Danish player. The new CWC entry. And yeah, very well done to Tukas for getting seed 15, rank 4,000 and something, I think. Seed 14, we have another Swedish player, QBC.
Yeah, I've been seeing his name pop up a bit. Seems he's... I don't know if it's how new he is, but he's been grinding lately, because I've been seeing him on leaderboards and stuff. That's pretty cool to have a new player.
That is awesome, yeah. New player for Sweden there. And in seed 14, not too bad either in qualifiers, so very well played. In seed 13, we have Mappool. Mappool. I think they've played in the Catch World Cup before, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, hidden specialist.
Yeah, so very well played to Mappool. In the top 16 seeding, confirmed, since it's going to be +1 or -1 depending on how Muzzle he does. So yeah, very well done. In seed 12, we have the Cuba X, another Swedish player. Sweden is has been mentioned quite a lot here so far. Sure, you like to see that ASEAN, a lot of representation, a lot of Swedish people in this tournament in general. But yeah, Cuba X actually grinded towards, I think, top 5k just for this tournament, because we were planning on getting it badged, but then it didn't work. So I'm sorry for making you grind, but in any case, it may have been worth it as you managed to get yourself seed 12, which is really respectable. Oh no,
Whoa.
no, that's
What's
a cool
that flag?
Yeah, that's a cool
I've never
flag.
seen that before.
That's obviously us there from the Åland Islands. Yes, we got a player from the Åland Islands to play, everyone. How awesome is that?
It's like an exotic animal.
It really is. It really is like a rare Pokemon card.
People from all over the world will join to watch his matches.
Oh yeah, from all the small countries with less than 100k population.
Yeah.
It's like an alliance. As an Icelandic player myself, you know, a small populated country, it's awesome to see that they have a player like that, and one that can get seed 11 as well. Really respectable. So well played to Austin. Now, at seed 10, we have Devard from Norway. Devard is definitely not a player to be underestimated in a scale like this. I think, I mean, I was reffing their qualifier lobby. It didn't seem like they had any of the maps. So, could be site rating, could not have been site rating. Maybe they deleted the maps, you know, to show like they weren't practicing. But hey, still very impressive. C10 Devard. Yeah, another reminder. I've been saying this quite a bit, obviously, but Mazzuli hasn't played yet. So, there is still one rank that will be added tomorrow when they have played tomorrow. So, the current seed that you get, there's going to be like a +1, -1 potential. You're not confirmed to get the rank that you get on this stream. It could go down, it could go up, basically. So keep that in mind. Moppen in seed 9, though. The Norwegian prodigy, one of them at least, you could say. Just barely missing out on seed 8. That does mean that they're going to have to be playing in the round of 24 next weekend. Yeah, unlucky. Or lucky, you know. I mean, more game time, more experience, if you ask me.
Yeah, no, I was talking with him earlier, and he said he wanted to avoid playing if possible.
Oh, so he gets seed 9, like the very last one. Oh, damn. Well, still, seed 9 very respectable. Now, another weird flag there. Now, as you know, Gibraltar it's not a Nordic country. It's not a Nordic country. However, they Cernuwu from Gibraltar, obviously. They have citizenship in Estonia. They showed me an Estonian passport and citizenship. I know that they have illegal citizenship in Estonia. And we allowed... Yeah, it is crazy. And we allowed Estonia to play this year, obviously. So, you know, with proof of citizenship and a passport, of course we're going to let them play. And they got seed 8, so that's really good representation from Gibraltar there. And, well, yeah, the next Estonian, you could say...
What is this guy also Gibraltar? Or?
Oh yeah, he's a Gibraltarian passport. No. Sadu, the actual Estonian, you could say, in seed 7 as well. Oh yeah, I want to make sure it's not I want to clarify. It's not confirmed that Cerno will get seed 8 because perhaps Mazzulli will, destroy the pool and get seed 8 instead. So be aware of that. It's not completely confirmed. But yeah, Sado, the actual Estonian now in seed 7. There you go. In seed 6, we have Wafe Latte, the other Danish player in this tournament other than Tukas.
Young prodigy.
Young prodigy. Obviously been playing even in Catch World Cup for Denmark this year, so very huge performance here from them in the qualifiers. Getting seed 6, very respectable. In seed 5, we have Hypnospira. Now, we all know Hypnospira if we're active in the Nordic server. Very active community member, also a commentator for this tournament, so shout out to Hypno for that. Seed 5, though, very respectable. Got some really good scores in the qualifiers, and you can be happy with seed 5. Seed 4 is a Manok, another Norwegian prodigy, if you will. I saw that Manok actually had number 1 on DT2, which I thought was the hardest map in the pool in the qualifiers, only getting a 1 miss and about 700 combos. So that was an insane score from Manok. On average, if we count average ranks, that will land them in the 4th seed. So yeah, very well done to Manok. In seed 3, we have another Norwegian. It is Lanki, with a really, really solid performance. Obviously a veteran of the game. I think they've even played in Catch World Cups before for Norway. So
yeah, he's been around. I've definitely heard that name being thrown around.
Definitely been around for a long, long time, and they managed to get themselves seed 3 here. And in seed 2, we have an Mappool 7, the player from Latvia. Now, I know that an Mappool 7 is quite a D ranker. You should not look at their rank and be like, oh yeah, that's their skill, because an Mappool 7 only plays spotlights, I think, which obviously won't submit your scores as Scorpion 1 scores, and it won't make your game PP. So an Mappool 7 is a very, very scary player to go up against, and you can see that as they get seed 2 in the qualifiers. Obviously excluding Mazzulli's performances, but yes. And that means that we only have 1 player left.
Who's seed 1? Osten.
It's Osten in seed 1, yes. Osten pulled off some great performances in the qualifiers, getting 3 number 1 ranks and 2 number 3 ranks on the maps individually. Specifically, Hard Rock 1, Hard Rock 2, and Double Time 1. Osten managed to get number 1 out of everyone. So, yeah.
I think he cheesed his way there.
In any case, very, very good high AR performances, you could say. So, yeah. Scary on those mods, those Hard Rock and Double Time. Very well played. And that is the seeding for you guys so far. Keep in mind, Mazzulli 500 or 5000 from Finland hasn't played yet, so their scores will be added to the website tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. By the way, if you go on the website, you'll see that Hypnospira's Hard Rock 2 score is missing. However, we added that into calculations on a statistic website, and it did not change the seeding at all if we added that score. Like, the seedings will still stay the same. The average ranks changed up a little bit by like decimals, but the seeding still ended up being the same. But yeah, it's all on the website, and we'll be adding Mazzulli's score tomorrow as well when they play. So yeah, I think we can get into the Mappool showcase then for the round of 24. And we will also be joined by our third commentator, 004, for that.
Yo.
What's up?
Hello.
Hello, Sam004. Yeah, now just setting up the Mappool showcase. Give us a second here.
You remind me how many maps are in the pool for this week.
Yeah, so there's three maps for every mod. Obviously, we have no mod, hidden, hard rock, and double time. And there will be 3 maps per mod, so that's 12 in total, since 3 times 4. Keep in mind, to all the players, that you will have 1 ban each. So when the match starts, this is for the newer players, obviously. When the match starts, each player will do a roll, and whoever gets the higher roll decides if they want to ban first or pick first. And if you want to ban first, you ban a single map, and then that map cannot be played in your match. And the other person will ban another map that cannot be played. And then the person who bans second will pick the first map, and it will go on, it will rotate in that order until one person has 5 points. Now, do we have what's needed for the Mappool showcase to start? Let's see.
It looks alright on stream, I think.
Yes, seems like we have it.
I know this first map's a custom map by BlackBean. I haven't actually seen this map.
Yeah, so yeah, to start us off, we actually have a custom map.
You
From,
fancy actually.
Yeah, from BlackBean. I believe they're a beatmap nominator even. So shout out to BlackBean.
I mean, it's in the name.
Yeah, exactly. I hope so. Shout out to BlackBean for giving us this custom beat map. Now, obviously, round 24 Mappool is going to be easier than the Qualifier Mappool, and then after that, it will start picking up the pace again and start getting harder and harder. But the round 24 Mappool will be the easiest one we've had so far. And the Nomad one is, I would say, it's at a really difficult platter level, almost a rain. It's like a light rain, pretty much.
Yeah, you won't be seeing too many complex patterns. But maybe in Converse, but generally not. Mostly gonna be focused around movement and dashing.
Movement, dashing, and obviously that Nomad 1 consistency.
Yeah.
It's gotta be pretty easy for most players, I think, but it's all about if you can keep your composure and hold your nerves and just keep that combo. So yeah, keep that in mind, everyone. When it comes to Nomad 1.
We know the stats for this one? I can't find them.
Let me see if I can pull them up here on my own. So I want to apologize to everyone if I sound tired. I am really, really tired. It's been a long day, so apologies for that. Let's see. Where's the map?
I would guess that this is an AR9, because it looks quite slow.
Yeah, it's AR8, actually. It's only AR8.
Oh,
So,
straight up AR8.
yeah, very, very low, in fact. And then we have a CS 3.5 and HP 4. So, yeah.
What's the length?
It is 3 minutes and 39 seconds, so actually pretty long.
Yeah, as they should be. It's a consistency map after all. I believe it's pretty much like the middle ground for consistency length. They are usually around 3 to 4 minutes, sometimes longer.
Yeah, 004, do you have any thoughts on this one particularly?
Overall the map looks like a really big consistency check. Not too many surprise patterns, just, you know, a few jumps here and there, a few little, you know, mix up in the flow and stuff like that. I would say it's just going to be important to control nerves and, you know, make sure you time the jumps properly and stuff like that.
Yeah, just keep that composure really. That's going to be the big part. Keep those nerves strong.
This might be a tip, I don't know, but if you feel comfortable playing tournaments, it might be a good pick for versus new players who might succumb to nervousness. Because it's longer and people get more prone to missing on longer maps if they're nervous.
Indeed, indeed. If you feel like you have the mental advantage, the nerve advantage, so to speak, this would be a very solid pick. newer player could struggle on just holding the composure and the nerves needed to full combo a map, albeit probably easy for everyone, but it's easier said than done to actually hold your composure and focus and always combo.
Great.
Now, Nomad 2. It is Zek Mahoroba, or yeah, Mahoroba, yeah, however you want to say it, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I don't know.
Difficulty name is present. It is another Air 8 CS 3.5. It is only 3.49 stars. The sort of star difficulty range we're going for round 24 is 3 to 3.5 stars. So yeah, this is another sort of light rain, hard platter-ish difficulty. A little bit more technical. You're going to be seeing a little bit more 1/4s and a little bit trickier movement, I guess, compared to Nomad 1, but still some straightforward stuff, I'd say.
Yeah, already this looks more difficult. I'm seeing way more movement. Like it looks faster. And there's more jumps. Like, there's more of everything. But
Indeed.
a bit shorter now.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm noticing a lot more anti-flow, snappier jumps, stuff like that. And honestly, something that I've noticed so far is that with these lower AR picks, it might be a little challenging for some players in the sense that if you are a player who likes to play more like AR9 or just decides to go skip the low AR stuff and play a lot of AR9 or above stuff, you know, it might be a little bit challenging to play low AR. It was something that I struggled with and a few other people that I know, so something to keep out for.
Definitely. Now that we have 3 maps per mod, it's worth noting that usually we'll have a 50-50 specific convert ratio, but this time, because there's 3 maps per mod, that means we'll be having 2 specifics and 1 convert for every single mod. So this is the second specific being Nomad 2, and then we'll have Nomad 3 being a convert. So yeah, keep that in mind.
Ooh, good song.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. Nomad 3, 1 OK Rock. I mean, who doesn't like 1 OK Rock?
Anime rock.
There we go. Rock, scissors, paper. Insane difficulty. This is the convert. This is the convert of the Nomad bracket. It is AR9, actually, as opposed to the Nomad 1 and Nomad 2 being AR8. But obviously, convert. Standard mappers don't make the AR like they would make it for catch, you know, like they're not mapping for catch, is what I'm trying to say. So it's kind of irrelevant here because it has simple patterns, not a lot of edge stashes that you usually see in converts, and is usually just, or not usually, just overall pretty comfortable to play for a convert. It is on the longer side though, being 2 minutes and 31, but still not too long at all. And
yeah, it's pretty decent length.
Indeed, pretty decent length. And a banger song as well, so should be pretty fun to play regardless.
I love the breaks, like here and there. Kind of shows the age of this map. So it's a very common thing to do back in the day. Just have random breaks here and there.
It's definitely something you would see in older maps, wouldn't you? So that actually could be kind of challenging because you're going to be able to see the scores of your opponents in those breaks. You're going to be seeing who's in the lead and who's trailing behind, and that could perhaps get your nerves going, you know. You never know.
Yeah, and one thing I noticed with this map specifically is it seems like you're going to need a lot more control and precision, which is generally something you see with these converts. A lot more micro tapping, especially on these little spots where the notes aren't necessarily stacks, but they are placed left and right, a little bit offset from each other, causing you to have to tap a little bit, which can be a little hard, especially for newer players that are, you know, not more comfortable with converts, and, you know, especially in a tournament setting, they could be a little bit stressful.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I feel like the converts in Portuguese tournaments are always going to be the harder ones because usually you have players. I mean, sometimes you have players that focus on converts, so yeah, I mean there's also that. But when it comes to like newer players who are just perhaps starting out and this is their first tournament, you'll have them mostly be playing specifics in solo, and then in a tournament setting they're forced to play converts, and they're like, wait, what is this? Random patterns, RNG? Like, what's going on here? How am I supposed to read this?
Yeah, you see a lot of divide around these ranks. There's some people who never touch converts and some people who swear by them.
Exactly. You see a lot of that. And speaking of divide, actually, the next mod that we're about to see is also, there's also a really big divide on that, I'd say. Hidden 1.
Yeah, agree. You
Now
can
this-
either play hidden or you can't.
Yeah, exactly. It does say beat map by Ash Ketchum. I want to clarify, I did not make this map, nor did I make the set that Xerox's Rain is made off of. I just uploaded this because we made an Air 9 edit with permission from Xerox, who obviously made the Rain. So shout out to Xerox for helping us do that. Normally this map was Air 8.7, but we thought we'd make it Air 9 for Hidden 1. Just a little bit simpler and easier to play, but this Rain is really straightforward. It has very simple, just easy to play patterns, I'd say. The only hard part is it has Hidden on it.
Yeah, it's pretty typical for a hidden one to be a pretty normal map with just hidden slapped onto it. To sort of test your hidden consistency.
Indeed, yeah. These simple patterns, as you can see, just straight sliders, the occasional movement to the left and the right, but other than that, I mean, this looks like it's been made by a formula, you know, like...
One thing I'd say is look out for the hyper dashless jumps, because with hidden, hyper dashless jumps become, I would say, a little bit more tough when it comes to timing, so...
Yeah, look out for those hypers for sure. And I think when it comes to hidden at this stage, be patient, really. You may have the urge to want to move a little bit faster, especially when the fruits are disappearing and it's going down slow. I mean, the BPM isn't fast, it's 166 and the AR is only 9. Just be patient. Wait for the fruits to fall. Wait for them to, you know, touch your catcher so you can just keep playing and follow the rhythm, really.
Agreed. Hit sounds are also very helpful, turning them up.
Yes, hit sounds are fantastic for feedback.
No real gamers play without hit sounds.
No, actually, masochists play without hit sounds. So, yeah, just a pretty standard hidden one, I think, overall. Thanks Xerox again for giving us permission to use this and do a little bit of an air edit. Thank you, Paku, for the replay. But that's Hidden 1. Pretty short as well, only 2 minutes for Hidden 1. That's honestly unheard of. But it was really hard finding a Hidden 1, so we tried to balance it out with the Hidden 2 and Hidden 3 links. Albeit Hidden 2 was only 1 minute and 56. But again, it was kind of hard pulling for this hidden pool here with the difficulty that we were going for. Finding maps that don't have a lot of like weird gimmicky patterns at this star range and are not like AR 7.4 or 9.2. It was yeah, it was easier said than done.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think people are gonna be that upset by having the hidden pool be a bit shorter.
Yeah, then there's that. Who's gonna complain about having shorter maps, right? Especially on hidden. But yeah, this is Hidden 2. It's AR 8.8. Again, this pool was supposed to be easier than the qualifier pool, so we didn't want to go down like lower than AR 8.7 for the specifics. Which was the one in the qualifier. I think it was 7 or 6 in qualifiers. Anyway, yeah, Hidden 2 here, as you can see, only AR 8.8, only 1 minute and 56 seconds, and it's very slow, very chill. And it has these really simple patterns, but again, keyword patience. The sliders are also kind of tricky, so it does have that gimmicky feel to it.
And this song is so nice.
Super chill and cozy. Yeah, overall, just the hardest parts are going to be like the sliders are really.
Big spinner.
Big spinner indeed. Could get some extra points there that could serve to be crucial. Keep in mind that this tournament is double elimination, so if you do lose your first match in the round of 24, you'll still be playing the round of 16 in Mappool in the losers bracket the weekend after. So if you lose your first match, you're not out. Keep that in mind. Now for Hidden 3. Now this one's AR 8 actually, but we don't think that it plays like AR 8 necessarily because it really just, it's a hard difficulty in standard, which is like salad standard for a catch, or salad alternative. Or no, sorry, platter totally technically, but still, the patterns don't feel that challenging to play, even with AR 8. It kind of feels like AR 8 is meant for it, so it doesn't really feel like a low AR map with the gameplay. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know. Like, when I was playing it, I'm not a low AR hidden player, but I didn't feel like I was playing low AR hidden. It just kind of just played like a normal map with hidden.
I think the tricky part about this map would be really just, again, it's another one of those converts. It's going to be control based, and also I'm seeing some doubles that are offset a little bit, where you have to dash just a little bit to catch them, which, you know, is a little bit of a challenge with hidden again, because you don't exactly know where you're going and if you're timing it right. So I would say that's kind of like the gimmick part of this map.
Yeah, and as you can see, the length is actually 3 minutes and 11 seconds, so we're making up for that hidden 1 shortness with hidden 3 here, being a little bit longer. Still not too long, but getting on the longer side, and in my opinion, not a bad song either.
This is an Idol Master song. I have to mention that.
Is it?
Yeah.
I would have not expected that based on the background, but there you go. Yeah, again,
amazingly, I did not pick it either.
Oh yeah, true, yeah. I was gonna say, like Samware004 said, this is a convert, so there's gonna be some weird dashes there and some tricky patterns you're gonna have to react to and perhaps practice a little bit.
This does look pretty tough, actually. Like, if you compare it to the other two, this is probably the harder one.
I think it's just a lot more dense, really. I think that's the difference. The movements are actually really simple for a convert.
Yeah, but I'm thinking of like timing-wise, if you're not good with hidden.
Oh yeah, timing could be tough actually, you're right.
And not only just timing, but being able to control your catcher well without being able to see where it's going is also somewhat of a skill, I would say. Something that you might need to practice a little bit.
Indeed.
Especially when it comes to anti-flow and hidden, tends to be a little bit more scary when you have hidden.
Yeah, this map could prove to be tough for some inexperienced players with hidden. Or inexperienced hidden players, I guess is the better way to say it.
Yeah. I would not, like, be surprised if this was banned a lot.
Yeah, I feel like this could get banned more than Hidden 2 even, because Hidden 2 at least has those more simplistic patterns and is not AR 8 either.
Yeah.
But now on to Hard Rock. We have Hard Rock 1 here, Firmament Star by Raimukun. This is the salad difficulty. Obviously in the qualifiers we had Platter Hard Rock. This time in round 24 we're going down to salads. Again, it was hard finding Hard Rock maps that didn't have a lot of edge dashes and pixels at this star rating. So we spent quite a bit of time trying to find something that was at least sort of comfortable. But,
I believe none of the Hard Rock maps are AR10 either.
Oh,
Correct.
yes. Yes, I think you're right. I think this one's 9.8.
Yeah, I think all of them are. AR7 as base, and then with Hard Rock 9.8.
Yeah. Again, the first map in the mod bracket... Oh, you can see some pretty tricky jumps there, actually. But yeah, again, the first map in the mod bracket, not being a long one, it's only 2 minutes and 5 seconds. I hope no one complains about that. Last Nordic Catch Cup, we had a lot of complaints about the maps being too long, so... hope we won't be getting that this time, at least.
I think one thing to point out that is a little bit inevitable when it comes to lower difficulty hard rock is that there's going to be a little bit of memory involved. Some jumps might be something that you can't really breeze by. You actually have to practice them and remember that, okay, here's like a cross stream jump and etc. It's just something that is inevitable with lower diffs.
Yeah, I believe I said this in the Qualifier Mappool showcase, but if there's any like mod bracket that's worth practicing in these stages, it's gonna be hard rock.
Yeah.
You're gonna have those memories and edges that you definitely want to be aware of before you play it in a tournament setting, I think.
Yeah, even if you can't sight read it, practicing it and knowing when it is makes it so much easier to hit. Because relying on your reactions is not always super consistent, a super good idea.
Yeah, it could go wrong, you know, it always could.
Speaking from experience.
Yeah, it's Hard Rock 1 and Gemzu Salad. What is this accuracy? Wait, did we make Kaguya play this? Was this Kaguya again?
I think someone is trolling. Yeah,
oh
someone is
my
trolling.
god, Kaguya! Or better, Headpet is the Yoshi username. Oh man, why do we get this guy on the replay team? What's going on? Anyway, obviously the previous winner of Nordic Catch Cup seems like they did a little bit of trolling here.
They
but
didn't
yeah.
even commit to for the entire map.
Oh yeah, true. They just tried doing it for the beginning.
A lazy effort.
But as you can see here, Anku Salad on Aran Esperanza. This is also Air 9.8, yes. CS is a little bit higher on this one, I think, or maybe the same, not too sure. But
I can check real quick. It is a bit lower or higher, bigger circles.
alright, nice.
I don't know how you want to say that, higher or lower.
Bigger circles, you should go for that.
Bigger circles, everyone understands.
Yeah, I mean, this looks like one of my FCs actually with the accuracy, so like the Ash Ketchum cosplay here. But length is 2 minutes and 1 second, so kind of similar actually to Hard Rock 1. And again, same issue that we had with Hard Rock 1. It's just, you know, it's gonna have those memories. It's gonna have those edge stashes, so it's gonna be worth practicing.
Yeah, I'm noticing just some triplets here and there, you know, a little bit of burst, just have to react quickly to. But overall, yeah. Practice will help, that's for sure.
Yeah, this is more in the second slot than Hard Rock 1 because it has those triplets, as you said, those 1/4s that could catch you off guard. Looks like they got the A rank though, so
Congrats.
well, congratulations on that. Really good accuracy. It's Hard Rock 2 though. And now for Hard Rock 3, we got Stark to do the replay, a big name again.
Oh, please say the diff name of this.
You want me to do it? I'm really tired,
Yeah.
but I'll try my best. So obviously the song is Touch Reunion, and the difficulty is He Gur Fix Versibles Advanced.
That was actually like spot on.
Thank you very much.
Good lord.
I didn't take 3 years of acting classes for nothing, my friend. Anyway, yeah. As you can see, this one's not actually Air 7 before conversion, it's Air 6.7, so it's gonna be like Air 9.4.
4, I think it said in the sheet. Let me double check. It is. Yeah, it's 9.4.
Yeah, 9.4. The tricky part about this one is gonna be the circle size. Because this one's actually circle size 4, so it's gonna be 5.2 with Hard Rock, which is, you know, for most maps kind of normal, but if you look at the other Hard Rock picks in the pool, this one stands out by quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and another thing to point out is that this map has that little chorus section where you're going left, right, stuff like that. Can be quite a challenge for people that are not accustomed to like high CS, high air AR stuff. So that's going to be a little bit of a challenge as well.
Indeed, yeah, just converge stuff again, you know, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky for everyone that isn't too experienced with converts, and especially adding Hard Rock onto converts just adds adds that RNG variable to it even more, that unpredictability. We took quite a bit of time as well finding a hard rock convert for this star rating. We ended up picking this one as it doesn't have too difficult patterns, so to speak, and there weren't that many pixels, edge dashes, memory jumps even. So we thought it was a good fit. As everything else around this range had probably around at least 2 pixels. Or everything else at least. Now DT1, getting to double time. Wizard's Tower. Not sure why the stats aren't showing on the stream, but that's all good. Yeah, anyway, this map is not that long either. I think most people recognize this song, whether it be from that one Vaxay clip where he actually did with double time and got the first 1k PP, or not the first, but one of them in standard. But yeah, this is the catch map obviously, and it's the salad.
I believe this was in Catch World Cup like last year or maybe 2 years ago. This set.
You know which difficulty?
Probably the highest difficulty, which is maybe a rain.
Alright. With double time or
Yeah, double time.
Oh, awesome.
But yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, if it was group stage, then... Oh, right, yeah, then probably Platter DT. Unless rain is like lower air than 9.
Oh, anyways. The map's cool, I guess.
Yeah, pretty cool song. Most people recognize it if they play Osu, I'd say. They've been around.
Man, I hate those kind of jumps that are like, they're not hypers, but they feel like they should be hypers. If you know what I mean? They're like everywhere in this map. They're not that hard, they're just like easy to fuck up on.
Yeah. They are going to be pretty easy to fuck up on indeed. So if you are lacking in DT catcher control, perhaps worth a practice. DT2 now, during Pride Month.
Yo, what a banger.
Yes,
Well,
I think this is basically a TV size, you know.
I think this song normally is like 3 minutes. Maybe not actually, no, I looked at the time now and no, not.
Well, anyway, this is a Kwanzi map. Artist is Leroy. And it is the salad. I think this one is its air 9.2 after double time. It's actually pretty high BPM, so it's got to be pretty fast for a salad. It's going to have some perhaps tricky movements at this level with double time. As you can see right there, you're going to have to read a lot of these dashes pretty fast, and you're going to have to react quickly, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, and going back to what you said about the mapping, 1 minute 30 seconds, I think that's going to be quite stressful, given that you don't have a lot of room for error when it comes to missing, and you really have to be as consistent as possible, especially with these more tech patterns, I guess you could say, with DT. It's going to be pretty stressful, I think, for some players.
Indeed, yeah.
This song's kind of funny with DT.
It does actually. There it is. That's DT2 ending on that note. Quite literally that note. A high note, if you will, even.
Yeah.
Yeah, DT3.
Oh my god, this song again.
Yeah, we actually had this
They
set.
cannot escape.
We had this set in Nordic Catch Cup. I think it was a higher diff than this, obviously, with DT though, but yeah, quite the banger still. I do enjoy it, even though I played it like twice in tournaments before the song. Only this set twice though, but the hard difficulty here will be the double time 3. Actually, I think this could potentially be one of the hardest maps in the pool. With double time, it's going to have that hard catcher control, and it's air 9.3. And yeah, it has some like unclear dashes, I'd say, and the movement's going to be tricky as well. What do you guys think?
You know what I think? Every girl is capable of murder.
Okay, no. This little girl is capable of murder. If you heard it.
Doesn't she sing every girl?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's like another verse. Yeah, indeed, Lene, Vanilla in chat. Yeah, I'm going to get the song stuck in my head. I'm gonna be in the shower, going, every girl is capable of murder, if you heard. Why Ash gotta say little girl that's seductive? What are you talking about? You're the only one that heard it like that.
No,
Do you
I
want me
heard
to
it.
say... Well, Fate, do you want me to say that to you? What's going on here? In any case... It's a little banger song.
I feel like a convert with DT might be pretty hard just in itself, because converts generally have less movements than Pacific. And then
Yeah, there's gonna be more...
it's more speedy, you have to tap your keys more.
It's gonna be more dashy indeed as well. You're gonna have to tap the dash button a little bit more here for that
Yeah.
extra control. But yeah, that is DT3, and that is the Mappool for the round of 24.
No, it's not. This one is not.
I forgot that we have a tiebreaker. That's on me.
Are you tired or something?
A little bit, I have to admit. I'm sorry for that.
No, it's all good.
But Porter Robinson, Goodbye to a World. Very, very nice and chill song by Porter Robinson. I believe the artist that made Shelter?
Yeah,
Yep.
he made
So-
other songs as well.
No, just Shelter. In
Yeah,
any
a lot of
case,
songs.
we have Goodbye to a World by him there. It's an Ascendance map, and it is AR 8.6, so actually on the lower side of AR, not even AR 9. However, we're a tiebreaker, and the BPM and all that, I think it kind of fits. It's gonna test your nerves, test your focus.
Yeah,
And
the map's not actually that hard, but it has some parts that get pretty tricky. You need to have some good control on them. And it is longer, and at tiebreakers the nerve will definitely play a factor in making the easy parts harder.
yes, indeed. Especially, like, look at those. Like, they may look easy, but one wrong movement there, one wrong tap could cost you, like, right there. So,
These are actually kind of spaced.
yeah, exactly. It looks like you have to dash for them, in fact. So, if you're coming from the slow part in the beginning, where you're just walking, basically, you could get caught off guard, honestly.
I would love to see this get played.
I feel like it would be intense as well, because the song is kind of slow and chill, so everyone's like just clenching their butt cheeks watching it. That'd be awesome, yeah.
It's like the music before the final fight.
And yeah.
It's the final fight.
Yeah, it's kind of like the build-up, but it isn't the build-up. It's the climax.
Yeah.
What a good way to word it. Oh yeah, I can imagine here on these sections, the nerves are gonna be huge, the finger shakes and all that. Woo! I'm getting adrenaline just from imagining it.
I believe this is the hardest section coming up.
Interesting, let's see it.
Could be a fake build-up though.
One of those fake builders, one of those that gets you excited, then just nothing happens.
I played the map like 2 days ago, but I've already forgotten this.
Honestly, that part looked kind of scary as well.
Yeah.
Those
The map
jumps
is
there.
filled with stuff like that.
Yeah, just random parts that will sort of catch you off guard, you could say. a bit of a dense part there we could see. Oh,
And
empty
this
flow
part's
there.
pretty hard. Yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yeah, look at that. Don't want to miss on those sliders either. Damn. Want to make sure you hit those ticks.
Man, I would love to see this get played. It would be so intense.
It would, yeah, it really would. I'm like just imagining the adrenaline right now.
Yeah.
I would not want to be the one playing though, to be honest. Oh.
Yeah, I would miss on this.
Yeah, same, even me, yeah. I would find some way to miss. There's the last slider right there. Honestly, looked pretty tricky there at the end. Be ready for that. Don't close your eyes.
Why would you?
Good question. Anyway. Yes, that is it for the map pool then, I think.
No, there's actually tiebreaker 2.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no. Any final thoughts on the pool, guys?
Cool pool. Cool for you to include Idolmaster even when I was not there.
Cool pool, he says. What about you, Sam? Any final words?
I would say overall, pretty consistent difficulty throughout the pool and all the mods, which is good to see. I'd say there's some tricky maps here and there, especially the hard luck, like you said. I think that one is definitely going to pose a challenge to some people, especially in the 4-digit range. I feel like some people tend to like brisk over mods like hard rock and stuff just due to the big changes that happen. But it's good because now you have a reason to practice. So yeah, good pool overall.
Indeed, keep in mind that the top 8 seeds do not have to play this. It's only going to be the bottom 16 seeds, so 9th to 24th. And obviously those haven't been 100% confirmed yet because Mazzuli has not done his lobby. He'll be doing that tomorrow morning. And we will update the website with his plays there and add that to the stats as well. So be on the lookout for that. And then once that's done, we'll start posting the matchups on the website as well. I'll be posting announcements on the Discord server for that. So just be on the lookout. We'll update you with more information. But for now, I think that's it for us. Just good luck
Bye-bye.
to the players next week that are playing. And yeah, goodbye.
Yeah, good luck.